What is up, guys? Welcome back to another casted game one, the 1 versus 1 ranked quick search ladder, and we've got ourselves a game between Batu and some Chinese player. It might even be Korean. I don't really recognise these character strings, but a man from the east, Ottoman player for the day. Batu spawning down to the south of the map in the colour blue, playing as the British civilization. The map is Hungarian plains. His opponent today, playing as the Ottomans in the north of the map in the colour red. Some player here taking an early trading post, going on to the western side. Real question, has he seen this treasure? He has seen 100 XP. I'd be very tempted to go for that. Maybe he can squeeze in. Yeah, I think he will want to squeeze into H1 treasure. Wait, where are you going? Maybe he's going back for the 30 food treasure, but I kind of feel that in a situation like this, you could actually go and crack shots the halberdier, do your business back here where you have to, and then come clean up for the 100 XP treasure. And 30 food won't change your game too much. We gauge it fast a little bit, but 100 XP is, I won't say game changing, but wow, it feels good. Feels good. Big Batu here. Oh, card number 1 is the British GMT, and he's only taking one train post, so another TP wagon will come up. He's going to go for the left hand side, looks like. Drop that down. I suppose while we're here, we might as well check the deck. The Tavern deck. Ooh, nice variation. Does have Advanced Estates card 1. Oh, I get you, Batu. Cheaper plantations. Does have Highlander and Jaeger support in the third age. 2 Falk Royal Mint. We have Cigar Rollers as well. Factories and Rockets, both rocket cards in the fourth age. No Gentleman of the Pike, no 20 Longbow, so no kind of Robrock Queen's Rangers variation of the Church FI. Not Church. Well, it is a Church FI, isn't it? Somebody in a different video of mine was like, bruh, it's a mosque, it's not a Church FI. I'm like, did I respond to say, yeah, not. Most of the time, Age of Empires players and casters don't refer to the specific unit or building, they just refer to that kind of building class or unit class. Like, quite often, if we see Ottoman going Janissaries delis, we just go Muskas. Yeah, he's going Muskas. We see that kind of like, look, we address the composition, and the Church FI is the kind of the strat that Batu's going, and maybe Ottoman going as well. Let's check in to see what the Ottoman player is. He does have Silk Road. I think he was going to go Capitalism as well, but it's 3 minutes in the game. I'd have thought he did another shipment by now, but I guess he's only just got that TP up, and when that card comes in, will he send it? I think the answer to that is still yes, but that is where that 100 XP would have been a fantastic pickup earlier. No, he's going to save it. Going to go 700 coin next, likely. Obviously, Silk Road means his crates have more resources, so 700 coin. It's now going to be 875 coin. Going to age up 500 food, yeah. Philosopher's Prince will give him a crate of 500 food, but Ottoman with Silk Road, he'll get 625 food from it, and we've seen some games recently. Shake playing Ottoman on the tournament scene in show matches I've hosted. He's gone for Silk Road, but then ages up the Naturalist. Oh my god, Shake. I love that stuff. It's quite funny. Food crate comes in, and you can see he's actually going to have so much over-gather on the food. Not that it's a bad thing, but you can see why he was trying to prioritise that fast, age up. And once the coin comes in, he'll basically be limited on time by how fast he can gather the coin. And I think the idea with these builds, you usually get the 700 wood behind this, and then I guess drop 3 TC straight away, then go defensive forts, kind of buy time. This map, though, is not really ideal for toxic stalling, given the lack of resources generally available. You've got starting hunt, 2 nearby hunts, 1 in base mine, and then you've got your hunts and mine on the right and left flanks of both your bases. Let's check in with Batu. Batu, defensive tower, fearing the double racks. Jan rush here from Ottoman, but little does he know. Well, I mean, I think he does know. How does he know? Just check the Ottoman deck. There's no units there. And it's one of the weird like meta things we've seen. And compare this deck to what we saw at the start of DE. You'll be seeing stuff like the 5 Abus, 600 wood. Sorry, 5 Jan, 600 wood, 3 Delhi. Every deck you'll be in there. But now it's just like, yeah, 5 Jans is now actually a bad card. What is the purpose of the 5 Jans? Tell you what though, this guy is missing Colonial Militia, so yeah, I'm thinking TC combination with the wood, and we're gonna get that card in behind. Mosque does come down on the wood. I'm sure you probably won't even need a market on 12 Ills. Probably even need a house. Yeah, just bang out another 2 town centres would be quite nice. Love how like both players going for this like fast FF play in this situation is kind of teeing themselves up for a stronger middle game, but it's like a gentleman's agreement as well. But this is happening, and Batu now dropping down to his church behind his base, going for the Glorious Revolution, going for GMT 700 coin, ages up 700 wood, getting the Glorious Revolution, and infinite outposts. I guess that's difference to having 6 musks, and maybe you could go 1 defensive outpost and 1 forward spawn point. But we do see stuff like the yeah, I'm just trying to work out what the use of the yeoman and the Coldstream guards here in this deck is, because it doesn't quite. It's not going to gel with what Batu's planning of doing. I don't think he would ever want to go into normal musketeers behind this. But the yeomanry is a decent card, but I feel like Cav Combat would have been a better place than Coldstream guards. And in the 4th age, actually, that 20 longbow ship, which can get converted into rangers from the church tech. It's just too good to ignore. Out come the whole Tomahawks. Scout comes out, and Ottoman himself going for the Huss age up. So you got 4 Huss on the field. Have 7 Tomahawks. These are the native Tomahawks to the base game, Nilla game. These are really weird units. They do ranged melee attack. Very strong versus cavalry. They're absolutely woeful in melee mode, but the Haudenosaunee Tomahawks, the Civ you can actually get, you do not want to get into melee versus those guys. They actually are the strongest anti-cav musks in the game, except for, your 2-pop ones, defensive boosted sentinels, your 2-pop soldaddies. Those Tomahawks are nasty. It's a strange one, because these guys have 5 speed as well. It's just like, it's such a weird unit type, and I think recently, like the developments of Robot Online are really showing actually how useful aging up with musketeer style units is compared to 6 longbows. Unfortunately, here comes the Spahies, and goodbye. Yeah, he tried. we did some damage to a Spahi. You've participated award today. Now come here, the Black Watch, and we're watching a game, German Mirror Soldier Consensus, comparing the Scottish Highlanders to the Ascari. You just see that the Highlander style unit is just an incredible unit for what it is, and these Black Watch are even stronger with extra range and passive health regen ability. But yeah, the range attacks is going to one-shot a. They need to be looking for the Spahies though. Maximize the attack on those. 8 Vils coming here from Batu, which does drift away normal theory of the Church FI, because we're not going Church FI. We've got the Saloon, and we're making some more Scottish Highlanders. Batu queuing up Markitex, but little does he know, he's really probably thinking, right, if I'm committing to Scottish Highlanders, I want to just get amalgamation in, sorted straight away. Yes. Oh, he's still not even got a gang saw yet for housing, and I think an interesting one for Batu to consider is actually, okay, he's already gone for 1,000 wood. I'm about to say, yeah, 1,000 wood usually creates the manor houses for the villagers, but also the XP to get you your next shipment as well. He's kind of then did the 1,000 wood to springboard in to the 8 Vils afterwards. We have lots of musks. We haven't got lots of falcon at the moment. I assume we're wanting to send 1,000 coin to get into some sort of falconet played later on. Maybe forward artillery foundry and start lane siege to the Ottoman Empire. Second TC has been completed. Does now have 1,000 wood coming behind. Man, this boom's going to be insane. Outcome the Age 4. He does have advanced church, mosque construction, church FI meta is still here. And so we always see minor variations of, do you go capitalism card 1, or do you go Silk Road card 1, or do you go 3 Vil? I think 3 Vil is starting to really fall out of favour. But all these minor variations kind of get us still to the same position later on. But Batu with exceptionally strong musketeer style mercenaries actually should be feeling quite comfortable with this situation. I will give a shout out to the House of Habsburg here. I think Batu could add these in. I suppose in terms of total strength per value, they're not as good as the Black Watch, but we do have some good techs here. Specifically Crown Lands for the amount of Brit manor houses we have, the +1 shipment Congress Vienna, and the occasional Magyar Huss production afterwards. Spahis do siege the trading post. They are running around. They kind of not really get involved into any of these villages here from Batu. He's been safely gathering. Gotta say, last sight here from Batu, quite poor. Should be thinking about getting manor houses up to the north side of the map. Try and secure the line of sight to anybody chasing down here. Push is coming in though. Well, I think Batu knows as Spahis on the map. He needs to know exactly where these units are at all times. It's critical. Absolutely critical to know where they're coming from. The age up is coming in. Bashi Bozok's being called out since he's age up with the coin. Not the Spahis, but Bashi Bozok's with double multipliers versus Highlanders. We're going to go for the Falconet shot. He's judged this to be a bigger threat than the Highlanders. He might be actually greatly mistaken, unfortunately. The Highlanders with 40 siege attack. There's a decent opportunity there to get some big damage on them, considering the Bashies do like 45 plus damage to them. If it was against the TC, I don't think Batu lost many there. He shouldn't have lost many. Okay, there's 18 in the TC, so yeah, he didn't. I reckon he didn't even waste any or lose any. A couple of vills out here from Ottoman. Where the hell has he gone? Doesn't even know where the next hunt is. I think he was hoping that. Oh, yeah, so that was the hunt on the eastern side, or this one's kind of gone southern. Yeah, lack of scouting really hurting. You need to see where the resources are, and you can see this guy really put him in an awkward position of what he wants to do. Mosk just come out looking for the advanced church. Crack shot ability for an explorer moving in. Black Watch, is it drag boxing? Drag boxing to protect the Falcons. Falcons are protected. Black Watch in melee, and the Spahis will fall. Big damage here, and protects one Falcon. Why did Otto dive in there? What would you do? What are you trying to achieve? Oh, Mosque Construction's in, but Advanced Church isn't at the moment. He's going for Mercantilism to try and drive that shipment progression. I don't think that's the right call at the moment, because you have enough rares from Nizam, so you can maybe pull Nizams and play from there. Yeah, again, it was the right call, actually. I was thinking maybe this is the moment he calls in the bombards on the coin and get those out, but actually just sends in Advanced Church, sending bombards, get the Nizams, but he's going to lose them. Church again, he's going to need another church. Church can come down on the western side. These villagers are going to get picked off. They're no great coats, but I don't think it really matters. Versus Black Watch, 63 attack, 13 range. Line up the firing squad and put down these people. Batu, you disgust me. No mercy was shown. What did they ever do to you? What did those villagers ever do to you? And yeah, it's interesting what we see here. We have a city with strong economy, with a really strong early power spike with the 8 Black Watch, then able to back it up with more being trained, and this extra 1 range on these Highlanders is not insignificant. They do some good damage. We haven't quite tied this up with an artillery foundry Petard spam. Okay, there's an arsenal coming down here. Are we going to advance arsenal? We high? Oh yeah, it must coming in. But the advanced church is in. Nizams and bombards spawn from the forward. This is going to be a bit of a big pop. I think you want to fight this as much as possible. Though it's annoying with the bombards. They're not quite in yet, but they do unpack. And Batu's just going to get out there pretty quickly. It's a shame you wanted a bigger response there from the bombards, but only 1 Black Watch goes down. Maybe spawn that forwards. Say to Batu, right? Do you commit to the bombard kills, or do you run away and take heavier losses? Would have been an interesting idea there from Batu. I think the playing defensive there was fine. It's just the unfortunate timing of the Nizams, and it's one of those. If you're a Otto Church FI enjoyer, first of all, shame on you. You make the game a worse place, but you should know how long these unit techs take. Therefore, look at your shipments incoming, time it, go for a huge pop. If those Nizams, Bashis, and bombards time together, be beautiful. I also really dislike quite a lot of players buying back explorers. It's such a forward sign of, hey, look at me, I'm about to attack you from this TC. It's like the biggest. Hey, look at me. You know I'm doing church shift. You know I'm about to pop Nizams. Hey, look, it's got to come from here in about 3 seconds. The only thing we need now for the Nizams is to be able to promote on villager kills. That would be the next level, I think. Man's going to get under. Oh, Falk gets taken down, but that's fine. It doesn't really offer too much at this point in the game. Still has 1,000 coin. Are we going to see the? I think we're going to see the +3 bombards come in next. Factory being sent in behind, and we'll get the bombard. Yeah, bombard's been sent forward, and although Batu's been playing very well, this is risky because the bombards, they come super fast. But we're actually in the right stance, or the anti-heavy infantry stance here from the Nizams. Bash is getting good damage. Out comes the Explorer. Crack shot. There's the bombards. He's going to unpack early. Try to get some shots on. Big volleys! But nobody dies. It feels like they should more of them should have died. Where are you going? Nizams, where are you going? You have to be the last line of defense. You cannot let these bombards go down for relatively free, and this is just a freebie. And Jaeger's pushing back the Nizams. Nice little idea there. I only think Batu's got super lucky. The GG's called there. I think Batu's got super lucky with how many bombards have, like, where and when those bombards have turned up, because they should be causing havoc. I think what it is actually, the 460 HP actually tank the bombard shot really well. I need to get the stats out, but I think the bombard is like 500 siege area with no multipliers. So actually the Highlanders just absorb it. They don't actually die, they just absorb it. So nice idea there from Batu. And that kind of highlights the maybe problem with some of the higher base attack units with different multipliers. Actually, a bit of a weirder effects than anticipated. But the Blackwatch spam, the Jaegers afterwards. I'm sure Batu had maybe ideas later on of doing some sort of advanced arsenal play behind this. He does have that in deck. He did have stuff like the Roman, but the Jaeger switch was very polite like that. Very nice. I wouldn't be able to tell you what the other mercenaries were on offer for this game. But Batu was having a lot of fun playing this game. I know that one for sure. And it always feels like when you're like these kind of FI strats, they get very explosive at like that 10-minute mark in the game, 12-minute mark in the game. And here is one of those like, oh, will we see the Otto FI beat the church play? But Batu staying H3, getting that pressure on, and actually making some smart decisions. I've enjoyed that game. Hope you guys did that as well. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching.